What's up, family? Hope you guys are doing well on this Saturday. Um, I am here excited because I got some new things to try. Um, I recently just made my first whiskey purchase of some whiskey that I actually wanted and purchased myself instead of just trying. And also picked up some new cigars. So today I am going to do a review of the Davidoff Winston Churchill classic cigar. Um, Geneve. This is a Corona, Petit Corona, kind of small. This is my first Davidoff cigar. Um, I've heard a lot about Davidoff, and this is my first one, and I'm excited to try it just to see what all the hype is about. So far, a lot of the cigars that I have tried that have had a lot of hype, um, they turned out pretty good. The ones that I have tried that had a lot of hype, they turned out pretty good. So I'm hoping this could at least crack the top 5. Um, Now, outside of the Davidoff, like I said, my first whiskey purchase for whiskey, um, I'm having a little bit of this right here, which I'm excited about. So, Jim Beam Vanilla. Jim Beam Vanilla Bourbon. Man, this is actually my second glass. I couldn't wait till today to break it out, to do a review on it. I actually had it last night as soon as I bought it. And I was like, yo, I can't wait. I'm having a glass now. So I had a glass last night, and let me tell you, hey, this slaps. This slaps right here. It is very tasty. So I got a little bit of that in my glass on some rocks. I've had it neat. I had it neat last night, which is just straight, no ice. And I put a little bit of ice in it to try it out. And oh, it's nice with ice. So the cigar that I got, okay, my boy said he got the cigar. Hit the cigar shop this morning. I went yesterday, got a few for the weekend. Got paid, so I got me a few. I am trying the Davidoff Petit Corona Winston Churchill by Davidoff. And we're gonna see what this is about, man. Do a little review, give my opinion on it. Y'all go ahead and pull up, man. Get you a little cigar, pull up. Let's talk. It's Saturday, it's game day. A lot of games going on today. Little something. And we're gonna see what this is about. Oh yeah, this fresh tobacco. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is, man. Yep, this fresh. Yep. Let y'all get a good look. Classic. Like I said, Winston Churchill, Geneva. Let's check this out, man. Like I said, this is my first Davidoff. If it checks out, I might check out some other things. But first Jim Beam drink whiskey. Check out some other whiskeys I did some research on. First Davidoff, and I got some other stuff that I actually tried too, that I picked up as far as the cigars go. I'm gonna let y'all know what I got. Let me go ahead and get this cut. Get this lit. See what this is about. Trying the La Altera Trocadero Cambon. Okay, that's an interesting cigar right there. Sound fancy right there. I don't think I've heard of that. I ain't looked that up. All right, let's get this lit, man. First puff before I light it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be solid. All right, now let me light it. Hey, this is smooth. Ooh, got smoke coming out the, man, what? Man, yeah, 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 this smooth, yeah. Yep, yep, okay, yep. Yeah, I like this. This smooth right here. Perfectly wrapped. Oh, it's burning nice. Boy, perfect size, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. Little Corona. I mean, I would like a Robusto just a little bit bigger. Pairing well with the whiskey. Ooh. $5 cigar. Nothing special. I got a few others in this price range to find some cheap daily options. Yep, that's usually my price range too. This right here was about 12 bucks. Like I said, that's one reason why I never really got the Davidoff, just because of the, I'm like, for the Corona, bruh, the brand for 12 bucks, it's the cheapest that they had at the cigar shop. I'm like, for Davidoff, is it really that? You know, because I could get like a bigger size than the Corona for about $12. But I'm like, okay, so at least try it, right? You know, just to try it out. This is like a medium bodied cigar. Um, Nothing too strong. I do taste a few notes of pepper, just a little bit of creaminess. I like the creamy cigars with the creaminess in it. Those are really nice. They make for a pleasant taste. Um, and then again, pairing with whiskey, you can never go wrong with whiskey for the pairing. This is nice. Yeah. Um, I would recommend this. To me, this is like a classic, like, wedding smoke. This is almost like it's like a professional attire. Let's go out with some friends, but like, let's socialize, let's network a little bit. That's what this cigar is. This is a let's show off cigar. Like, let's go out, show off some status. Let's show that we know our cigars type of cigar. Because, you know, Davidoff is a classic brand, right? And if you want to, I guess, show people that you know your stuff and you're out to socialize and try to impress some folks, I guess, and that'd be this. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting. Yeah, yeah. It's a classic brand. Tobacco is really fresh. I mean, the burn is pretty solid. Pretty solid burn, smooth. That's how you know this has been wrapped really well. I mean, I inspected that cellophane real good before I pick one. I usually don't even pick the ones right up front when I'm getting a cigar. I usually don't even pick I usually go a little bit to the side or behind the back, you know, whatever they got in the back of the box. And I usually go with that. And I inspected to make sure everything was good. And yeah, it didn't disappoint. Would I continue to buy it though? If I'm in the mood, but it probably wouldn't be my first choice just because of the price, right? Like, I'm usually a $8, $9, $7, $5 range, even $4 range guy. but I want the bang, right? I want more bang for the buck, right? Because if I am going to get 13 $14 cigar, then I'm gonna get a bigger size. I'm gonna get a Robusto. I mean, in the cigar shops, you can even find a Toro for like cheaper than $13, right? Depending on the cigar, right? And so I'm usually more in that range when it comes to, you know, what I am going to pick and smoke, and then that way I can get a few, right? Like I got a few in the house right now, just of different cigars. But you know, I just want to try this just for the, you know, the review and the taste. And like I said, it doesn't disappoint, man. It doesn't disappoint, especially pairing with the whiskey. It's just a it's just a tasty experience. Like, it's like my man said, like the Jim Beam vanilla is tasty. This is tasty with the ice, you know. Um, the cigar itself is a good pairing. Now, I would say maybe more on the Maduro side, this would be really well. This vanilla would pair probably really well with like a chocolate, like the Java by Drew Estates, like in the review that I've done. Make sure you go check that video out if you haven't seen that video. The Java is really nice, and I feel like that would probably go really well with this Jim Beam whiskey bourbon. And so I'm just thinking about different pairings with the palate, right? Um, Arturo Fuente Conquistador for $6, tasty and smooth. I saw some Arturo Fuente in the cigar shop. I think I might have seen that actually. I may have to give that a try as well. Man, yeah, man, yeah. I hope y'all having a good experience just like me, man. You know, y'all rolling up, and it's a good day out here. I'm right next to the pool at my apartment, and we got a little yard for the apartment out here where I live, and you know, got my little table, and Saturdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, man, just come back, kick out, get at least one, you know, try to enjoy, and yeah, man, have a good 30, 40 minutes of just, you know, relaxation. Yep. Just so y'all know, man, for anybody that's new, that's watching the video, yeah, I've talked about this in another video once before, but one good way of, I guess, developing the palate and tasting the flavor notes of the leaf, right, of the cigar, is as you smoke, don't don't go so fast. Don't blow it out so fast. Let the smoke, you know, kind of swirl around in your mouth so that the taste buds can activate through the smoke, right? Like, obviously, you're not tasting the flavor through the leaf unless you're chewing the leaf. So the only other way to get the flavor from the leaf is from the smoke, right? And so in order to taste smoke or taste the flavor notes from the cigar through the smoke, you got to let the smoke swirl around in your mouth for your tongue. Taste buds are on the tongue. And so as they swirl around, you'll be able to taste whatever the note is. That's how you taste the pepper or the cream or the sugar or the sweetness or the chocolate or all these different notes that people talk about. But it's all subjective to what you taste, right? You may not taste what I'm talking about. You might taste nothing but ash. You might only taste tobacco, right? Just all depends on what you taste, man. Yeah. Yep. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You do that long enough, man, with good conversation, You don't be wanting these to end. Winston Churchill, man, one of the pioneers of cigars, long cigars, man. I think these are called Lanceros. Like I think the long skinny cigar. This is a Corona, but long skinny cigars just like this is called like Lanceros. And I think Winston Churchill is known for smoking those long Lanceros. Like you can probably see if you see the logo, that's a long ass cigar right there. That's a long cigar right there, coming out of his mouth. So, hey, get that Winston Churchill vibe. But you know the vibe that I really try to go for? I try to go for those, the mafia vibes. You know, that Scarface, type of vibe. Godfather, all right, type of vibes. Or I really try to go for them like, I don't know, Mad Dog, hey, A-Team, Mr. T vibes. I don't know. When I think cigars, I think a lot of different things. I think Mr. T, hey, I don't know. That's what I think. Just a dude with a cigar in his mouth, hey, in the military, finna go on a mission he don't want to do, but he gonna blow one up one more time. That's what I think. I also think mafia. I think gangster. I think everybody think Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, that's why I put the picture up. My man has smoked so many cigars in movies, or at least he put them in his mouth. I don't know if he actually smoked them, but I know he smoked cigars, but in the movies, at least he put them in his mouth. My man that puts so many cigars in his mouth is crazy. Yeah, man. I don't know if this Corona gonna be enough. Yeah, that's boy, that's dope. Hope y'all caught some of the games today, man. Saturday, college football, Colorado beat Nebraska. My team, Mississippi State, we play Arizona. We're probably playing right now. If we are, I have no idea what the score is, but I know our game came on at 6:30. Texas plays Alabama. Don't know if that's already happened yet either or not. But a lot of good games today. Anyway, we're down close to the final thirds. It's starting to get a little kick to it. Not burning too fast. Still heated. Hadn't had to relight it. It is it's nice. Oh yeah, Coach Prime won, man. They won big, like 30-something to 17 or 14, something like that. Coach Prime won, man. I like Coach Prime, man. I like what they're doing, man. They're proving people wrong. Speaking of that, I forgot to tell y'all just a couple of other pickups I got. Some new pickups when I went to the shop. So I got the Davidoff, as y'all already know. I also picked up a Cohiba Blue. I've been wanting to try Cohiba from the Cohiba brand, and I've been seeing this guy on YouTube. Like I said, I think I mentioned this before, but it's this guy on YouTube. He wears a lot of yellow, and almost every video he makes is with a Cohiba cigar, and he's famous of just making the most smoothest cigar smoking shorts that I've seen. Like, I mean, he's smooth with it. The close, the lighting of the cigar, the cutting, the whole thing. Because, like I said, what I've seen him known for is he'll get his hand and he'll light, and he'll do this thing with his arm to light the cigar, and then he'll come back. And then what he do though is when he blow the smoke out, he'll turn it around and blow the smoke right into the cigar. And I seen a video when he did it. He said he does that, blowing into the cigar. One, he can see if his cigar is evenly lit. But two, I guess it just look cool. Which it do look cool. I mean, you ought to try it, man. Get you a little puff. I mean, obviously you don't want to blow too hard. You end up like me getting ash all over you, ash all over your hand. Yep, not in the sports. Rooting for him in the squad. Yep, yeah, I'm rooting for him too, man. I hope they go. I hope they go far, man. A lot of people are doubting him right now. I really hope they go far. With Colorado, man. I'm happy for him. I'm from Mississippi, and if for those of you who don't know, Coach Prime used to coach in Mississippi at Jackson State University and turned that whole program around from where it was to a winning program. Everywhere you go, he win. Even when he played in NFL and MLB, everywhere you go, he win. Starting to taste some pepper notes, some spice, a little bit of spice, not too much. Nowhere near as spicy as the Don Pepin Garcia, the one that I had. But I'm starting to taste it. Not bad, actually. I like that little change towards the final thirds. I like that little change. But yeah, no, as far as the pickups that I got Cohiba Blue. I got a Monte Cristo cigar. I forgot the name of the cigar that I got, but I saw it and I'm like, oh, another kind of legendary name, household name as far as cigars, Monte Cristo. So I got the Davidoff, I got the Cohiba Blue, I got the Monte Cristo. Never had either of those. And then as far as the other ones I got like a Hawaiian Breeze vanilla, something that I've had all the time, always before. And I think I just got 4. I was real tempted to pull out my Oliva V today, just because I've had it in there for a while. Again, I don't have a humidor. I need to get one. But right now, I just put all my cigars in a box. And again, without a humidor, to keep them, moist, humid, they will dry out over time. And so that keeps me smoking them and, making use of the investment that spending my money, right? I don't buy cigars and then not smoke them. Just keep them in there just for like, hey, I got cigars. No, I'm smoking. Yeah, a little pepper. Yeah, this is nice. Getting low though. 23 minutes in, not bad. This is actually a quicker smoke than like the Robusto. I'm only 23 minutes in, and I don't think I'm smoking fast. I mean, cigar's not hot. That's one sign. For those of you who don't know, that's a sign. If you're smoking too fast, if you put your hand on your cigar down by the tip, and it's like super hot, then you're smoking too fast. You're burning it too fast. And if you're smoking too fast, then you're not gonna get a pleasant taste. And so if you start tasting something that's not the flavor right, you start tasting burn a little bit or fiery, then you slow down, just slow down, stop puffing so fast. Take a little minute, maybe drink you some wine, some whiskey or whatever. Whiskey kind of low right now. Need some more ice. I'm gonna just pour something in neat. But yeah. So. Yep, this is nice. Not bad. But yeah, I got those 4. I got a cigar in there called Marsh, or is it Mash? I think it's called Marsh. M-A-R-S-H or M-A-S-H or something like that. Real long, not long, but kind of long, skinny little something. It's horrible. It is horrible. I have had some cigars that I just do not like, and that's one of them. And one of my first cigars that I bought outside of the Java Maduro was a Punch cigar by the brand Punch. And I wasn't into the pepper at the time. This is probably like my second cigar or first one that I bought, but second one to ever try. And just wasn't feeling it, man, at all, man. It was peppery, and it just tasted like nothing but tobacco and fire and ash. I don't know. I said I was gonna buy it again now that I've gotten into cigar tasting and developed my palate to see if I would like it. But I don't know. Every time I see the brand Punch, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. Maybe y'all like Punch. Let me know if y'all like Punch. And then two, I got another question for y'all. How do y'all hold y'all cigar? Everybody's got a different way on how they hold a cigar. I'm towards the end now, right? But like, you got different ways, right? You can hold it like this, right? All the hands. Some people do it like this, right? You got the traditional way, right? Put it in your fingers, right? Smoking it like a boss. You know, that whole deal, right? You got just here, kind of like a cigarette almost, but a little bit different on how you holding it. And you just put it up to your mouth, right? Kind of with your thumb out. Right? You got different ways. I've seen some people do this right here, kind of just with the two fingers, right? Just, you know, right? Traditional, okay. I don't know, mine just varies. I guess it varies based on how big the cigar is. I got a Turo, I'm wrapping my finger around that thing like a boss. And like if I got like a big Turo and I'm just going like, you know, right? But if I got like the Corona, right, you probably seen me just differently, right? Like I'm getting towards the end anyway, so I ain't got much room to put my whole hand around it. But yeah, I guess it just varies for me. Yep. Take this wrapper off now. And then two, how far do y'all smoke y'all cigar? Um, if I'm enjoying the cigar, I'm smoking it down. You know, if you're enjoying your cigar, you don't have to stop it just at a specific point just because people say, oh yeah, no, you only need to go this far, right? You enjoying it, smoke that thing down. I still got some left. I'm gonna keep going till my finger can't wrap around it. Cause I'm enjoying this. Texas A&M lost, kind of bummed. Yeah, man, I saw that. I forgot who they played, but yeah, they did lose. Kind of rough time for A&M. Been in the rebuild stage a little bit there. Same thing with Tech. Yeah, usually for me, if I'm not enjoying the cigar and, you know, I'm just trying to get my money's worth because I paid for it, I'm only gonna smoke until I'm really just like done. I'm just like, all right, I can't do this no more. This is just crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just cannot. Like, I had one like that. I was just like, oh my, I just can't. Like, maybe I think I went and just got another cigar, or I was just like done with it. It was like, you know what, I'm done. I'll come back like tomorrow or something. I hate that experience. All right, bro. We'll catch you next time, man. Appreciate you for joining, man. You know, getting a little smoke in. Yeah, man. Yeah. This what it's about. This is what it's about. Oh, just in case you guys are interested in, like I said, looking at the whiskey again. You know, I don't know if y'all had this before. 32.5% alcohol and 65 proof. That's how you know it's bourbon, depending on how much proof is in it. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the whiskey game the same way I'm getting into the cigar game, because they pair really well. I see why people, drink whiskey when they smoke their cigars. Yeah, this is nice. Yep. So yeah, man, let me know what y'all smoking on. For those of you who are joining, I appreciate y'all for joining in, kicking it with me, chatting, talking. Let me know what y'all smoking on, what y'all drinking on, what kind of whiskey is good. I just Googled this one and went into the store and was like, let me just get this. And also, these are also new for me too. These bourbon glasses. They call them bourbon glasses. It's a little bit different than like some of the other glasses on the rocks. This is supposed to be a bourbon glass. So, looks like it works out. Actually, I'm gonna pour me some more bourbon. 'Cause I'm out and keep picking that glass up like something in it. And ain't nothing in it. So I'm gonna put some in it. I got no ice, but that's all right. I'm drinking neat. That's no. All right. Clynelish whiskey is pretty good. Clynelish. Okay. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Clynelish. Clynelish. All right, I'm gonna look that up. Do some research on it. See what it's like. Oh, boy, you taste every little bit of that without the ice. For those of you who are thinking about getting into whiskey, you got different ways of doing whiskey, right? So maybe I can do a 2-in-1 with you here on the live video. You have neat, which means you just pour the whiskey right in the glass, straight from the bottle. That's it. You have on the rocks, which is just with ice, or you have with water, which means you pour neat, and then you're supposed to drink sips of water to clear your palate as you drink the whiskey because of the alcohol content and the proof in the whiskey, right? I think when I did some Googling, whiskey is like a percentage, or bourbon is a percentage of corn starch, I believe. Corn starch or corn something. So corn, right, for bourbon. And you get different tastes when you smoke, when you drink it, different ways. Okay, don't pronounce the E. Clylish. Don't pronounce the E. So, Clynelish without the E. Clynelish whiskey. Okay, Clynelish. Okay, nice. Clynelish whiskey. Tried it out. Starting to get hot now. I'm smoking it too fast. Down to the end though. This was pleasant. Nothing that blew out of the water though. It's good. I mean, it didn't blow me away, like some others, but maybe just because it's the, probably classic, right? I just wanted to try the classic first, right? I always like the classic stuff first, and then let's branch off into some of the other, things that the brands do, and then check those out, right? But not bad. Didn't blow me away, but not bad. I would smoke it again, right? I would put it in my top 10. I don't know about top 5, but definitely top 10. My top 5 would probably be My Father, Labiju 1922, Oliva Serie V, Perdomo, Habano, Maduro, Java by Drew Estates, Maduro, Java, Classic Straight. Number 5. Oh, no, actually Java goes number 5. Number 4 will be the Don Pepin Garcia original, out of the ones that I've had so far. Crown Royal 18, another good one, smoother than the black label. Crown Royal 18. Okay, Crown Royal, okay. Crown Royal. I didn't even think of that. We are down to the wire here. I'm gonna keep it going till it's just too hot. It's starting to get real hot now. It's starting to get real hot. Oh yeah. But yeah, man. 36 minutes, roughly 40 minutes smoke, right? Probably could have been done a little bit earlier, but I just like the conversation, man. We're having good convo here. And got me a new hat today, Adidas. I like these hats, man. They're nice. And I got me some new dress shoes for work. Got some new work shoes, man. But first whiskey purchase, first time trying Davidoff. Good experience all around. Conquistador, Arturo Fuente Conquistador. I'm gonna look that up. Smoked it down to nothing. Smoked it down to nothing. Hey, same way, huh? Ooh, yeah, that's it. It's too hot. Plus I dropped it. But it's too hot now. That's probably about it. Man, that was nice though. I ain't gonna lie, that was nice, man. Hope y'all had a good smoke. Hope y'all kicked it with me, man. I appreciate y'all for joining and kicking it with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming out. I plan on doing a lot more of these live videos just because I like live interaction. I still record videos too, but ain't nothing like the live videos, man. You get a chance to interact, talk with folks, share a little bit, come outside. You know, and then some folks, you know, they may look for this, right? You know, just that opportunity to, you know, get away. And at least it's content, it's entertainment, but it's more so relaxation, right? Out of all the things we could be watching on YouTube, I see a lot of just mindless content going through, right? The YouTube shorts, things like that. I ain't got nothing against it, right? It's just like mindless scroll, right? Just boom, 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 right? Same thing with live. Some people, they get on live and they ain't got no interaction, right? They ain't got no talk, right? They just get on there trying to make content and make money. And I really get on here to interact with people, and I feel that, you know, the more I get to interact with subscribers and people who, you know, like me for what I like, and, you know, want to chat with me, the more I'll, you know, get repaid back in return, right? I try to stay focused on the content and what I enjoy, and doing videos that I enjoy doing, not for money, but just because I enjoy it. And the more you do that, and the more genuine it is, where you're interacting with people, you'll get paid. I'm not worried about, you know, getting paid from YouTube and the money. Eventually, one day it'll happen. Right now, I think I got about 77 subscribers, and I appreciate and respect each and every one of you. I kid you not, I really respect all 77 people as of this moment who are following me. You know what I'm saying? Really, really do. Because some people, it's just a number for some folks. But for me, my hope is that all 77 people, or at least 50 out of the 77 some people that follow me, actually follow me for who I am and what I do and what I enjoy, and they appreciate the content, right? And they're getting value, right? That's my thing. I do it for my focus is my focus, or my target audience of people, are the people for this channel are the people who enjoy cigars, the people who enjoy relaxation of content, the people who also have their own 2 cents, right? My channel is called My 2 Cents because I wanted to make a channel where I can share my 2 cents about whatever it is that I have a say about. And some people, they're afraid to share their opinions. I'm not. I am who I am. And, you know, I respect people who may not align with me. I don't judge people. I'm not here to convert people. I'm not here to convert people and do all that. I'm here to share my 2 cents and communicate. And I think that's what's missing in the world is communication. We don't talk enough, right? We don't talk enough, man, as people. We don't share love enough as people. And we rather get away, right, and go to more of the entertainment piece of YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, right, of what's entertaining versus some of the tough things that we should be talking about. So I try not to shy away from a lot of those topics. And, you know I'm not probably everybody's cup of tea, but at the end of the day, it's my 2 cents. And I always welcome people to share their 2 cents. Everybody's got 2 cents to share, right? Some people would rather bash and do hatred, right? Which you got, negative people. I'm not about negativity. I respect opinions, but you can do that in a healthy way. You can always share your opinion in a healthy way, communicating and in love, right? And that's what I'm all about. I am a Christian, and I have another channel myself. It's called my name, Jimmy Scott Jr. You can check out my other YouTube channel, Jimmy Scott Jr., where I do a lot of Christian content. Most of the whole channel is about Christian content. But I wanted to start this channel because I had a conviction of truth, of what I really wanted to display to the world. And nothing against Christian content, nothing against Christian channels that are all about Christianity and the Bible and things like that, because that's me, right? But if I was to display my life with the world, which is YouTube, right? YouTube, a platform about you, right? If I were to share people, myself, I'm not just all about God, right? Like I have more in me than just the Bible, than just Jesus, than just Christianity. But I'm also not perfect, right? I don't like how people, and I don't want the perception of myself to be fake, right? To where I'm just prowling around, oh, I'm holy Christian, nothing but Christian content, and then yet I smoke cigars and I'm afraid to let people know that I smoke cigars, or I drink whiskey and I'm afraid to people, oh, what is the community going to say? Mr. Jimmy, Mr. Scott, Jimmy Scott smokes cigars and drink whiskey, but yet he's talking about God. Yes, I am. And there's nothing wrong with either, as long as you do it in moderation. I'm not a drunkard. I don't get high. I just enjoy life. I like talking to people. I like talking about God. I like smoking cigars. I like to have a nice drink, whether it's whiskey or not. I love my family. I like human resources. I like going to work. I like doing what I do. And I like being the best at what I do and doing the best that I can at what I do. And I like giving my 2 cents because I really feel that I have wisdom to share with the world, which is why I made this channel. This channel is going to be a gumbo of everything. And I know you go to YouTube, they tell you you need to just focus and niche down on one thing and have a specific niche. Just talk about one thing. I got a channel for that. Talk about that one thing. But my one thing is anything. And I'm not going to keep bottling that up of giving wisdom to share with the world. I always throw out a joke about Jesus turned water into wine when people speak negatively about drinking. Yes. Yeah, he turned water into wine. Pure wine. Pure wine at that point. You know, it wasn't filled with a lot of different things that people do now, right, with chemicals and all. It's just pure wine, but it was still drinking, right? Even Paul told Timothy he should have some strong drink, you know, for his stomach problems. Timothy, in the book of Timothy, he had stomach problems. And Paul was like, you should have some strong drink sometimes. Sometimes, right? It ain't gotta be all the time. I don't drink every day. I don't smoke cigars every day. I could. It wouldn't hurt me, but I don't. You know, my wife was like, you smoking too much. I'm like, okay. Yeah, dial it back. Spend some time with her. Yeah, man, that's the whole purpose, man, of for me, of life, is if I'm going to share my life, I'm going to share with you all of my life. Because I don't want the perception to be just, you know, I come out of nowhere, you see me with a cigar in my hand, and you're like, what? Yeah, man, that's me. You know, that's me. I ain't got no shame in it. I try not to, I don't want to lead anybody astray. You know, I don't want to lead people astray. I don't want people to think that, you know, hey, that I'm still not holy, that I'm still not saved, that I'm still not going to heaven, that I'm still not following Jesus Christ. I love Jesus with all my heart. You know, but at the end of the day, it's all about balance. You got to balance, man. Balance your life. Too much of anything is bad. Too much of anything. That's what I'm learning. As I'm learning, I'm trying to stay between 3 to 4 cigars a week. That's good. That's not bad. That's not bad. I had one on Thursday. I had one today. Today's Saturday. That's 2. That's not bad. I might have one tomorrow. That's not bad. Because you know what I'm going to do most of the week? Most of the week, I'm going to get up. I'm drinking water. I'm fasting. I'm eating fruit. You know, my wife cooks dinner. I'm eating good dinner. You know, I'm exercising. And I'm staying healthy. You know? Staying healthy. I play video games, you know, seldomly, occasionally, here and there, whenever I feel like it. But other than that, I'll be too tired. And, you know, I'm always trying to make money. That's really my main focus. Finances, making money. I think most men who watch my channel, and most men in general, right, if you're a woman watching this video, most men, if you really want to know what's on the mind of men, it's money. I don't love money, but I realize that in order for me to be free and obtain that freedom for me and my family, I need finances. I need wealth. To develop wealth. Wealth is time. Wealth is not just necessarily money. Wealth is time. Money buys you time. The more money you have, the more time you have, because it gives you freedom so that you get more of your time back to do what you want to do. You have someone cut your yard, or you cut your yard yourself. If you have the money, you can have someone else cut your yard, and you get an hour back. I don't know how big your yard is, but I'm just saying. You get an hour of your time back, 30 minutes of your time back, 15 minutes of your time back, and that 15 minutes you can use to study or rest or eat or whatever the case is. Something breaks in your house, you could fix it, or you can hire someone else to fix it. You need a new car, you can buy one, or you can rent one, or you can fix it, right? Either way it goes, money buys you time. Your time is your wealth. That's where your wealth is. When you get your time back, when you have enough money to live your life the way you want and use your time the way you want, then you got wealth. Because at that point, you're no longer worried about living and surviving. And you're no longer worried about money. And that's a sweet feeling, man. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna keep climbing. And you know, I encourage you to keep doing the same. Let's keep learning. Let's keep growing. Let's keep doing our thing, man. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all get back to it, man. I'm done with my cigar now. This was nice, man. Good interaction with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get back to it and finish up my whiskey here. Go back in the house, enjoy, and hope y'all have a good week, man. Good weekend. I'll probably get on tomorrow. If I do, I'll try to let you guys know in the community post. Check out my community post, man. I'll try to post a little bit more on YouTube here, because this is my platform. YouTube's my platform. You know, I try to focus in on YouTube, right? So you'll probably see a couple things. Me, my family, post a little bit about my family, stuff like that. You know, and a little bit more content of when I'm going live. So hope y'all had a good one today, man. Every day, like I tell y'all in a lot of my videos, every day is another opportunity for us to grow. Let's continue to grow together, man. I'll talk to you next time.